getting too serious. Forget the world for a minute. Before we know it, the future's the past. Seize the moment while we're in it. Hold on to each other as long as it lasts. I don't care about forever, 'cause sometimes forever is over so fast. Hush, hush, baby, come in here with me. I want for you to go. No need to worry, there is no hurry to stay. We'll take it slow. This feeling's too intense. We
The 2K Sports Pregame Show.
It is round 2 of the NBA playoffs. The intensity just kicked up a notch for Game 2. Welcome, everybody. Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And on tap tonight, it's the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Toronto Raptors in their house, Air Canada Center. For the Raptors, an ugly showing for them to start the series as they were beaten handily. Still, it's just one game, and they look to return to form here in Game 2. And after dropping Game 1 and losing home court advantage in the series, Shaq, this one is big.
Ernie, you see the steak in front of me, because if they lose these first 2 home games, you might as well put a fork in them and eat them. Steak, barbecue, chicken, everything. Can't recover from that, Ernie.
Game 2, it's already a must-win. That's a cold reality, Ernie. A cold reality.
Lose this one, though, Ernie. Want some steak?
Not exactly. Kev.
Can you get that?
Game 2 of the Eastern Conference Semis. The Cleveland Cavaliers come in off a critical Game 1 win and are now poised and prepared as they attempt to take a 2-0 lead against the Raptors. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue. Coming right up.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you all the action. Alongside Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, the 4th member of our crew. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. You can feel the energy here in Air Canada Center. The Raptors looking to please their fans in this Eastern Conference matchup. It'll be the Raptors off the tip. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court for Cleveland, LeBron and Love are the deadly forward pair. Good out there with Jordan.
Nasty.
And there's no question that James is one of the best dunkers ever. A forceful finisher who loves showing off his athleticism.
Tipped away and stolen by LeBron. Goes up. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. James has got his 2nd bucket tonight.
Nice way to start the evening. His numbers getting called, and for good reason.
Well, yeah, he's a guy who can carry you for stretches, long stretches in this game. You want to get him involved early and often.
They double him with Love. And stolen by James. And the dunk by James.
A sensational speed from James, a force of nature in the open court. This combination of quickness and athleticism.
VanVleet passes to Siakam. Poked away and stolen by James. And James throws it down hard.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. On defense, Cleveland. A big win for them coming off a strong game on Friday.
Just a terrific effort off the bench. Guys came in, they seemed fresh, and they all contributed.
Well, and they played more than just a supporting role. I mean, without their points, it would have been tough to get that role win.
And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Wow, he just does everything right there except hit the layup.
And a foul called on the him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The Raptors shooting their first free throws of the night.
Two shots.
The first one falls. And so he makes both from the line. Cavaliers have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Stripped away. Here's Anunoby. And again, Toronto no luck.
He's clanking everything to start this game.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, earlier I spoke with Dwayne Casey. I asked him how they're going to respond after giving away home court advantage in Game 1. And Coach said, hey, that was the last game. That's in the past. We're focused on the present and simply executing to the best of our abilities tonight. But he did admit, Kevin, that another loss here would paint a very grim picture going forward. Back to you.
Thank you, David. The 3, good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. Anunoby's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's LeBron. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
The pass to Anunoby. There's a good screen. Kicks it to DeRozan. Pass to Anunoby. The tray. That shot no good. So Cleveland will take it the other way.
He hasn't been his best this quarter.
And the dunk by James.
James is just remarkable, showing no remorse when he's attacking the rim.
Raptors trail by 9. Out to the wing. Pirtle kicks to VanVleet. Shoots over Clarkson. And he can't bank that one in. Thompson with the bucket. Thompson's got his first points in this one.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
Yeah, he's got to make some adjustments here. Just too easy to score in the lane against them right now.
Well, I think the first thing they need to talk about are the rotations. There's a lot of miscommunication out there.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And DeRozan kicks to Pirtle. Got a hand on it. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. DeRozan with the rebound. Raptors trail by 11. Pass to VanVleet. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Here's VanVleet. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots it.
And so far, having trouble converting on the inside.
And the Raptors miss again.
Former first-team All-Rookie after being picked in the second round. Clarkson, a draft day steal.
The Cavaliers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
2 shots.
Relax on the first.
Free throw good. Clarkson. And both free throws good for Clarkson. Raptors trail by 13. Here's VanVleet looking for his first basket still in this one. Bertle, the pass to VanVleet. Shoots over Clarkson. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Yeah, that's just poor decision making. He's got to be better in those situations.
I'd love to hear his explanation to Coach right there. I mean, that should be an interesting conversation.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
DeRozan with it. Now guarded by Hood. Bertle sets the pick for DeRozan. They need this one. Stolen by Thompson. Here's LeBron.
Oh, that's just stellar instincts from James. Outstanding at clogging up passing lanes with his length.
Toronto's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Raptors moving the ball around. Here's VanVleet. They double him with LeBron. And stolen by James. And finished off by LeBron.
Aggressive coming out of the gate here, guys. Wow.
Yeah, you got to love it. Everything's working. Offense, defense, already a big lead.
And the Raptors call time here. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
This is a critical timeout for them. They've got to come up with a plan to slow him down right here and right now.
Here's VanVleet. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one to stop the run. It's through for his second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
And you can see there the defender gets caught up on the pick.
Team ball. Great execution on offense. Everyone working together. You wish you could have that on every play.
And from the opening tip, they just crushed it. You see it now on the scoreboard.
Yeah, particularly on offense where they've been completely in sync. Terrific first quarter.
To the inside, Anunoby lays it up off the glass. Anunoby's got 8 points.
And when Bertle sees one of his guys wide open, he whips it his way. He's all for doing what's best for the team. And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Here's VanVleet. Passes it to Anunoby. They double him with James. The pass to Siakam. 6 to shoot. He kicks it to DeRozan. Over Hood. They get it back. And Thompson sends it back.
Now, Thompson is a more than capable defender. He has excellent length, and he uses that to swat away shots.
Pass to VanVleet. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. Here's James. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Rodney Hood. That is his first foul of the game.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Larry Nance is checked in for Thompson. Green comes in for James. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Rodney Hood. And George Hills subbed in for Jordan Clarkson. Screen by Ibaka. Lowry kicks to Ibaka. Back to Lowry. The three ball. Drills the three-pointer.
There's a chance he could go for a big game if they don't D him up on the perimeter.
Here's Green. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
From deep, Miles. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start. Methodical in their approach. They have absolutely owned this first quarter.
Well, I love how they've done it. They've built this huge lead with points in the paint, dominating physically.
Siakam kicks to Ibaka. Here's Miles. Off with the layup.
I think a kick out is the better option there. Defense had the rim on lockdown.
Wasted no time on that one. And it's 7 points for Jeff Green.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Miles with his screen on Korver. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. And again, Toronto no luck. Here's Love. Whistle on the play. Bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
That's exceptional focus. You can't throw off Love. Fantastic at keeping his balance and powering through.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. DeLon Wright, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan.
One shot, mind the lanes.
Now, you gotta love, though, one thing about Love. He does whatever is asked of him, whether he's the go-to guy on a given night, a supporting piece. I mean, he's gonna deliver.
Siakam kicks to Miles. They double him with Love. Knocked away. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. Toronto with the ball. And Wright kicks to Lowry. Ibaka, the pass to Siakam.
And you can see they're struggling from the field.
And just miss after miss right now.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Nance, no good. Now Lowry, right outside. He feeds it to Ibaka. A putback, and there's Lowry putting it right back in. Lowry's got 5 points so far.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
A wide open look here for Wright. No good with the triple. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
And the length of Green is a real issue for the D. His arms just go forever, which often results in a lot of shooting fouls for him.
The Cavaliers have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
Shooting 2, gentlemen.
The first free throw is good.
And the former Hoya Green, a rangy forward who can both score and defend from all areas of the floor.
Both free throws good from Green. Raptors shooting in the early going here. Pretty dreadful, 22%. Wright sets a screen. Lowry from outside. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Love's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Jeff Green, the bucket on the assist by Korver. 11 points for Jeff Green.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Outside Lowry. Inside. Here's Siakam. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Defensive rebounding, just such a crucial part of the game.
I tell you what, it's like football, having a 3rd and 13 and them running up the gut. It just frustrates the defense. You have to hate giving up second chance points. It's demoralizing. After basically, you had to stop.
From 11 feet away, again, Ibaka missing. Cleveland controlling the game. The drive by Green, and it's Green with the jam.
And you really can't forget about Green's speed. So effective on the drive.
Lowry kicks to Miles. They grab their own miss, and Ibaka is right there.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
For 3, Hill. Shot clock reset for Cleveland. Got a hand on it. It's stolen by Nance. Korver with it. Lowry picks him up. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
We know Korver is known for his lights-out shooting ability. He's a long-range bomber who continues to shoot at a high clip.
It's his first trip to the line.
2 shots.
Relax on the first.
And he knocks down the first one.
Yeah, and early on doing a really nice job at the free throw line.
Both free throws good from Korver. Raptors shooting down around 24%. Obviously, they've struggled. Out to the wing. Lowry drawing the double team. And Kyle Korver picks up the foul. That's his first foul. .43 seconds left to play here in the first. There's a good screen. There's the double team with Korver. Siakam passes to Miles. Just 4 to shoot. Three-pointer, Lowry.
And you know what? Call it great defense or poor offense. Either way, they're limiting their scoring.
Puts it up from 12. Love controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, you got to put a body on Love. He's a menace on the offensive glass. He's outstanding at throwing his weight around.
To the left side wing. Got a piece of it. It's out of bounds. Last touch by Korver. Outside Lowry. The tray. The three-pointer is right on target. Lowry's got 8 points.
Against length, he does a nice job of creating just enough separation.
Yeah, but he has a big height advantage, but that's somewhat mitigated out there on that perimeter when you got to come check him.
And so it's Cleveland with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We've got more in store for you right after this. And Serge known for his shooting ability now. He talked about the confidence his teammates and his coach instilled in him.
He trusts you. Every time he passes the ball, when you don't shoot, he's screaming you, shoot ball. Then next time what? You will shoot. And if you miss, you say, yeah, good shot. You know, and your coaches in the practice talking to your teammates. Man, when Serge is open, give him the ball. He will make that shot.
Well, if you wonder how much difference a coach can make for a player, there it is, huh?
You heard it in Serge's voice, too. That confidence has already been planted in him. That voice telling him, shoot the ball, is now in his own head. He's going to be just fine.
It's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action here in this Game 2. And for the Cavaliers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Just playing suffocating defense. That's been the difference here for them.
And really, for the whole first quarter, they've maintained their intensity. Let's see how long they can sustain it.
On the floor for Cleveland getting going here in the second. Kevin Love out there with Larry Nance. Then there's Green. Then there's Kyle Korver. And it's Hill in at the 1.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And that was the correct play to make. George Hill, a very discerning playmaker.
And Toronto has possession. Outside Lowry. Outside for Miles and out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it.
That's just a lack of communication. Two guys just not on the same page.
Jakob Poeltl's checked in for the Raptors. Over in the corner, Green. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Right outside. Top of the key, Ibaka. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
And not entering the league as a natural catch-and-shoot guy, Ibaka certainly has developed this part of his game. Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Toronto's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Wright with it. He's picked up by Hill. Wright dishes to Lowry. Down low, Poeltl. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Poeltl's got his first basket of the night.
When Poeltl gets the rock deep inside, the D is toast. Can't allow him to get comfortable from there. Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Poeltl sets the pick for Wright. Back to Lowry. Three-pointer. That's good, and that evens things out. 50-50. 4 of 8 shooting this game.
Again, yet another shot to build on his impressive first quarter.
And Green slams it in.
And when Green is feeling it, keep getting him the ball. He can really score from anywhere from the floor.
Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. No problems knocking that one down.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
From 11 feet away, and there's another one for the Cavaliers.
Well, he's reason number 1 there in front. I mean, his shooting has been almost flawless.
From deep, Miles, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
That's a 2 from Korver. They get it back. Love with the bucket. Love's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Oh, fantastic concentration from the power forward. Love showing the real mastery of the paint despite the D's best efforts.
They double him with Love. Lowry with the ball. Now defended by Korver. Great open look there.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
Yeah, you can sense he wasn't happy with how things are going here. Probably looking to change it up a bit.
Well, you have to review your matchups, make sure you're maximizing the potential of each one.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Thompson, he's checked in for Love. LeBron comes in for Green. Rodney Hood's checked in for Kyle Korver. And it's Clarkson in for George Hill. And the jam by Larry Nance.
He is a fantastic athlete for a power forward. Whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for it with hops.
The Raptors have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Screen by Ibaka. VanVleet kicks to Ibaka. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
One of the best free throw shooting bigs in the league. But that wasn't always the case for Ibaka. He has put in a ton of work.
For Toronto, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Serge Ibaka. Ibaka hits both of them. Cavaliers shooting has been wild, 76%. That's just unbelievable. Here's Thompson. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. DeRozan against Hood. Pirtle. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Pirtle's got 4 points now in the quarter. The drive by James.
Oh, I love seeing James take over the game. I mean, a ferocious scorer who can flat out light it up.
Toronto's gone 4 of 6 from long range in the second quarter. Solid shooting. Back to DeRozan. Over Hood. Here's Ibaka. Good D by Thompson.
Just a solid performance on the interior.
Wow! Look out!
That's a beautiful jam.
And James shows no mercy on his drives to the rim. Vicious at penetrating inside.
DeRozan passes to VanVleet. The 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
I don't know if that was by design or by accident, but the D not paying any attention to him.
Wasted no time on that one. And that's now 33 points for LeBron.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here.
So close to getting the steal there, but the deflection equally as effective.
Oh, man, yeah, he read it all the way. He got a jump on it. Very close.
Here's Pirtle. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Pirtle's got 6 points.
And that's what you give up when you don't fight over the screen.
A lot of times your defense is your offense is your defense. This is poor decision-making right here. You can't let them have that shot. Also might have been a lack of effort.
Here's VanVleet. He's covered by Clarkson. Ibaka dishes to Pirtle. Knocked loose, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Nance. Here's DeRozan. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Here's VanVleet. No good from outside.
Oh, man, you can't get much better look from three-point range than that one. That just wasn't in rhythm.
Yeah, getting there is before the defense can set up.
Well, that's just the aggressiveness of transition, making sure they come away with points.
Screen by Ibaka. Poked away. Stolen by Thompson. It's stolen by Ibaka. Outside DeRozan. It's stolen by Nance. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Nice shot by James. James has got 35.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
They double him with James. Here's Anunoby. That shot is off.
Timeout.
Nance with some nice D.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And the Cavaliers call time here. Well, Cleveland shooting has been sensational. 75% for the game. And again, LeBron James. James has got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And Ibaka kicks to DeRozan. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Bertle, the pass to DeRozan. Jacks up a three. And there's the foul. It goes on Serge Ibaka. That is his first foul of the game. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 13-5 run here. Here's Hood. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Bertle's got 4 rebounds in the game. Back to DeRozan. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession.
Talk about ugly. I mean, no pressure being put on him, and he sails the pass right out of bounds.
Here's Clarkson. Here's Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Thompson is a strong big man. He's amazing at fending off defenders.
Here's VanVleet. To DeRozan. Bertle kicks to DeRozan. Pass to VanVleet. And the Raptors miss again.
Well, you see the struggles he's having getting anything to go.
Yeah, but at the same time, you know if he can just break through this cold streak, he can give you what you need.
And the Raptors making a change here. Siakam's checked in. Raptors shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Out to the right wing. Passes it to Anunoby. DeRozan against Hood. Lets it go from 11, and he hits the jump shot. DeRozan's got his first basket of the night.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jakob Bertel. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
On defense, Toronto, and James throws it down.
And James is used to scoring through contact. Doesn't matter what the D throws at him.
Here's VanVleet. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. That's tipped. And now LeBron pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And James throws it down hard.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. DeRozan passes to Siakam. Hood against DeRozan. Here's Anunoby. Misses the three.
Look, it would be a huge boost for them if he could start knocking these down.
The offensive rebound.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. And for the Raptors, they're shooting at an even 50% from the floor here in the second quarter. Now Cleveland moving it up. Hood gets the bucket.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Here's VanVleet. There's the pick. The pass to Anunoby. 6 on the shot clock, and that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Toronto. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Green's checked in. Five on the clock. The Raptors need to get a shot off. Here's Siakam. Toronto gets it back in a new 24. Good on the bucket. Lowry's got 13.
And really, I'd like to see them get after it on the offensive boards a little bit more here. They did a good job of that in the first.
Siakam pulls it in. The Raptors shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. The wide open look here for DeRozan. That three off the mark. Cleveland controlling the game. And finished off by LeBron.
That's just great persistence from James. Solid at fighting through contact on his way to the rack.
Here's Toronto now. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Three-pointer, Lowry hands it from downtown. Lowry's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Raptors.
And how about the consistency from range tonight? Really impressive.
That's because he's finding his spots. No hesitation. You can sense his confidence.
Pass to Anunoby. To the paint. Uses both hands to slam it down.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That one on Jakob Poeltl.
Look, I like how aggressive Thompson is inside. He's easily picking up fouls thanks to his massive size.
And he got his first free throw of the game.
Two.
The first free throw is good.
Now, we've all seen this guy's development. Thompson has proven to be a valuable role player. He's exceptional at tracking down rebounds and a more than capable defender.
C.J. Miles, he's checked in for the Raptors. Comes in for DeRozan. For Cleveland, Kevin Love checked in for LeBron. Over comes in for Hood. And it's in for Jordan Clarkson. And so Don nails. Raptors shoot it quite well. 52% from the field in the second quarter. He set the screen. And Wright kicks to Miles. Back to Wright. The Cavaliers pull it in.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And Love with the second chance points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here is Lowry. He's got 16. Wright outside. Miles sets the screen for Wright. Pass to Siakam. He dishes it to Lowry. Clock at 6. Here's Wright. Good D by Thompson.
You can't be missing shots like that in the post. That'll get you a spot on the bench.
And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
And it's about the tempo, guys. It favors them. And just look at that score.
Well, that's where they have the advantage tonight. They're just a better team in transition.
And I bet you'll never see too many guys who can put forth an effort on the boards like this one.
It's effort, it's ability. He also has incredible instincts.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Cavaliers ahead, running away with it. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. From one Kevin to another, you guys were dominant in that first half and you have a big lead, but do you forget about that in the second half?
Oh, yeah. We got to treat it like a 0-0 game. I know we're going to stay in the locker room. We got to come out and win the third quarter. If we do that, we feel like we'll be okay. But like I said, this team is tough. We know they're capable of coming back.
Well, we'll see what happens, Kevin. Thanks. And now back to the other Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Thank you for joining us live inside this sold-out arena. We are rocking and rolling. For the Cavaliers, they're in a perfect position to grab a hold of this series, up 1-0 already, and playing incredible basketball, which has given them a huge lead at halftime. They just couldn't have asked for a better scenario. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing?
That was the half of the super sub for them. A lot of offense coming off the bench, and that's such a luxury to have that kind of firepower available. There were times when the pace picked up when the second unit came into the game, and that's the best part, having a bunch of guys who's ready at the drop of a hat.
Shaq, let's get your insight on Toronto.
Not pretty to watch how they get torched in the low post, Ernie. When they were playing defense in the post, you know me, Ernie. Barbecue chicken alert, barbecue chicken alert. This team is going to have to up the pressure, play more physical in the second half, start a fight, throw some bowls, let's go.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
And thanks for joining us once more as we get set to continue our coverage of the Eastern Conference Semis. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
You know, and as effective as he was at slashing to the hoop in that first half, even better at finishing once he got there.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's just his ability to play above the rim led to some highlight reel dunks and really pumped up his teammates.
And we welcome you back here to the broadcast of the Eastern Conference Semifinals. The Cavaliers shooting has been just uncontainable.
Love moves the ball so well, especially when he spots an open man.
Special thanks to Under Armour for that sweet replay we just saw. Another Unleash Chaos moment. Slammed home and they call the foul. He's headed to the stripe for one more.
Oh, he caught him in stride with the lead pass. Now that was timing.
The Raptors have been solid at the line so far, 4 for 4.
One shot. One shot.
Here's Clarkson. Thompson outside. Pirtle with the steal. Here's Anunoby. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Thompson. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. And Thompson throws it down.
Look at Thompson run the court, showing great athleticism in the open floor.
And Toronto has possession. Here's VanVleet. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change to the paint and stolen by Love. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. And fouled on the shot, so the bucket counts and a chance for one more here.
Yet another easy make. They're really cooking now after making their third straight shot to begin this half.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
One shot.
Free throw good, LeBron.
Well, it's clear that James is already an all-time great, a champion, a surefire Hall of Famer unless you're an idiot.
Passes it to Anunoby. And DeRozan kicks to VanVleet. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Nice shot by Pirtle.
And defensively, this is the opposite of how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I mean, you spend all that time in the locker room trying to get mentally prepared. Then you come out and give up that? No.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
DeRozan with it. Now guarded by Hood. Now the pass to Anunoby. There's a screen. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Love. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Clock is at 3. Here's Siakam. The Raptors rebound. Nice shot by Pirtle.
Well, he's doing his best to get them back into this game. He's been money from the field.
And they double him up with LeBron. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got his 6th rebound on the night.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
They double him with James. And stolen by LeBron. And now Clarkson pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Nice. The quick hands of Clarkson. Gets the steal, then right into transition.
The Raptors have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Siakam. They get the rebound. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And Pirtle is always a threat to come away with offensive rebounds thanks to his amazing timing, especially when the D fails to box him out.
Anunoby passes to Pirtle. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The Raptors shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
2 shots.
The free throw drops for Pirtle.
And Pirtle is a massive guy, someone that uses his height exceptionally well to get high-quality looks at the bucket.
And so he hits both. For Cleveland, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. And they double up James. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. James has got 50 points.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Here's Anunoby. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. For Toronto, they have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
At the line for 2.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And the first one drops.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Pascal Siakam. That's all. So we fully throw. The Cavaliers have gone 6 of 8 field to the third. A 75% clip. Good. Gets the bucket.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Raptors have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Feeds to Pirtle, pass to VanVleet. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. And they double up DeRozan. 5 on the clock. So it's Toronto now. 4 on the shot clock. Here's VanVleet. And the Raptors miss again.
And if you're looking for the main reason that they're trailing in this game, well, look no further than his shooting. I mean, he has hit exactly 0% of his shots.
Nancy's checked in for the Cavaliers. Cavaliers have gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. Serge Ibaka with the rebound. And for the Raptors, they're shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. Here's VanVleet. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Fourth foul of the game for him. He's starting to get into that danger zone.
So it's Toronto now. Pirtle, good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
James, no good. The Raptors have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Here's VanVleet. Knocked away. And here is LeBron. Poked loose, and the Raptors with the ball. Screened by Ibaka.
Yeah, that one put them over the limit, and it's so early that if they're not careful, this could turn into a parade at the free throw line.
Raptors have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. The first one falls. Good on both. Cavaliers shooting 54% since they had a chance to talk things over at halftime. They're looking locked in out there now. From 12 feet out. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Well, that takes physical ability, good timing, those two things that he possessed.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's VanVleet. Nails the wide open jump shot. VanVleet's got 4 this quarter. For Cleveland, they've gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. No good from LeBron.
Something affected him on that shot, and it wasn't the defense.
Right wing. Here's Anunoby. Off target with his 3. Cavaliers shooting wonderfully up to this point, 67%. And it's James missing, and stolen by James. And that one drops for him.
The entire offense has revolved around him today, and that's been the perfect game plan.
Here's VanVleet. They double him with LeBron. There's the triple. The shot, no good. And Cleveland will come the other way.
Wow, he's really been dragging them down tonight.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
Here's VanVleet. Ibaka outside. Ibaka drawing the double team and stolen by LeBron. The finish, And he goes right over Serge Ibaka and slams it down.
That's just crazy athleticism from James. His vertical is through the roof.
DeRozan with it. Ibaka with a screen on Nance. And stolen by LeBron. Jumps up, and James throws it down hard.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break bucket, and the other team in scramble mode.
Here's Anunoby. And DeRozan picking up the assist. DeRozan got his third assist on the night. Here's Nance, and Nance slams it in.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher. Pirtle with the ball, picked up by Love. VanVleet can't get it to go.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play. Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now, here's DeRozan. Puts one up from 19. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Love's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it. Hood gets the bucket.
And you can see how this game is going. I mean, put a body on somebody.
Man, this is what happens when you get discouraged. Sometimes it just affects every part of your game.
DeRozan against Love. DeRozan dishes to Pirtle. Got a piece of it. Nance, right side. And the Nance slams it in.
That is not possible. What we just... is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Toronto's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. DeRozan against Love. Count it. Good. DeRozan's got his second basket. Cleveland with the ball. They're on a 16-5 run here. Here's Nance.
Oh, that athletic ability there.
Wow. Jumped out of the gym.
Showcasing his skills with that slam.
He knows how to put the exclamation point on those, doesn't he? My goodness. A wide open look here for Ibaka. No good on the triple. The Cavaliers shooting a magnificent 69% in this game. And Love gets it to go.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Pirtle kicks to DeRozan. Pass to Anunoby. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. DeRozan's got his 4th assist in this one. Kevin Love again. Love's got 13.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Inside, here's Ibaka. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, high percentage look there for Ibaka. He can be automatic in there when given room.
Goes up the baseline. And it's VanVleet with the rebound. Toronto shooting under 40% all in all for the game. There's the feed to DeRozan. We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter of the game. Shot clock at 6. Here's Ibaka. And it's Ibaka again missing. And here are the Cavaliers now. And Hood the bucket on the assist by LeBron. LeBron's got 4 assists now tonight.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Pass to Anunoby. There's the pick. Right wing. This one for 3. The rebound by Nance. Nance has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Hood gets the bucket.
Yeah, heads up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
And here's Toronto. 56 seconds left to play in the third. Dishes it to Pirtle. Wants to get it to DeRozan and does. And it's good. 2 points. DeRozan's got 4 this quarter.
If you let him get that deep, this is what you can expect.
Yeah, well, with his toughness and skills in there, it's a rough problem to fix.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Thompson, he's checked in for Love. Green comes in for James. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Rodney Hood. And George Hill's subbed in for Clarkson. Toronto shooting 48% from the field as a team in this third quarter. Lowry for three. .29 seconds left in the third. Lowry can't get that one to fall. The Cavaliers shooting a magnificent 69% in this game. And he comes up with the deuce. 14 points for Tristan Thompson.
Look, this is where Thompson feels comfortable, shooting very close to the rim. He's efficient.
Outside Lowry. Wright sets a screen for Lowry. Here's Ibaka, and it's blocked. And here we go, Thompson heading to the hoop. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And guys, this is the blueprint for winning on the road. How about the level of focus on each and every possession?
They've come in with a great overall strategy, the right attitude, and the scoreboard reflects that.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Cavaliers ahead, opening up a huge gap. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And from the most recent huddle, let's listen in on head coach Dwayne Casey.
They're playing harder, they're cutting harder, they're running harder, they're playing defense on us harder down here. We're kind of tiptoeing on our cuts. We got to up our level.
And Dwayne Casey imploring his guys to put forth a greater effort, feels they're getting out hustled.
That's right. I mean, the one thing coaches cannot stand is a lack of energy. Expect these guys to ramp it up from an intensity standpoint.
And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Green is out there with Zizic. Then there's Kyle Korver. Then there's Hill. And it's Smith in at the 3 slot. Here's Zizic. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Right outside. There's a screen. Richardson with the screen on Hill. Hits the 3-point bomb.
And defensively, you have got to extend to their shooters. They have been on fire this half.
Yeah, they've been tremendous from beyond the arc. It's a shift from what they did in the first 2 quarters, though.
The shot's good from Zizic.
And when he squares up, his height makes him a tough assignment.
Yeah, well, even when you get a hand up, it's hard to really affect his shot.
Toronto shooting 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. To the inside, here's Nogueira, and the layup is good.
Oh, that's the goal every trip. Get the good look from close range.
Hill kicks to Smith, launches it. That one's not going to go. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. 14 feet away. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. The Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Right against Hill. Here's Nogueira. Great D that time from Green.
That's how you protect the rim. Stand your ground and make him alter his release.
And he gets the bucket.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
For Toronto, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And the wide open shot from Miles. And the 3 ball is good.
They've given up a lot of 3-pointers here today.
Cleveland's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Hill, no good. Toronto's gone 2 for 2 from 3-point land to start the fourth quarter. Richardson kicks to Wright. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Hill. Again missing Hill. Raptors have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. And Wright gets it to go on the assist from Miles.
That was all about the assist. Great pass to set up the shot.
Here's Hill. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup.
And always looking for the high percentage bucket. Hill got that one right to the rim.
There's a good screen to the paint. Layup off the pick. And that one's good. Wright's got 4 points now in the quarter. Shoots from the baseline. Smith, no luck. Toronto, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Miles, that's for 2. And the Raptors tack on 2 more. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Zizic. The shot comes out, and it's the Raptors taking it the other way.
Well, this has not been his best effort. He's lucky his teammates have been there to bail him out.
Kicks it to Nogueira. In the corner, it's Richardson. Again, Toronto.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Cavaliers shooting just 30% from the field here in the fourth. Zizic passes to Korver. Good work there as it goes.
Look at that focus from Korver inside. He has a nice soft touch when he's in close next to the basket.
The Raptors have gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific shooting. Richardson for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Smith. The offensive rebound. And no good that time.
A frustrating start to this quarter for him.
And Wright kicks to Miles. He feeds it to Nogueira. Lays it up and banks it in.
Man, this D is a joke. It's way too passive. They got to get a body on him when he's on his way to the bucket.
It's deflected. They retain possession. And the shot goes in. Zizic has got 4 points this quarter. The Raptors have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. There's the dish to Miles. Back to Richardson. Here's Nogueira. Yes, that goes in. Cleveland's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Smith, good, and it's Hill picking up the assist.
Oh, well, we know Smith is an accomplished shooter from mid-range. You can't let him get comfortable from this area.
It's Miles on the wing. A 3-pointer, no good. Now Cleveland shooting 65%, an outstanding offensive display from them. Toronto's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. And he uses the glass on the layup.
After a trying first half where he struggled with the shot, he has really found his rhythm, shooting the rock in the second half.
Smith missing again.
No other way to put it, just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
And it's Wright missing. Cleveland with the ball. Releases from 15. No good from Zizic. The Raptors shooting the ball at 42%. In the corner, it's Richardson for 3. Raptors get it back.
They are really crashing the offensive glass, and it's paying off for them.
And the 3 ball is good.
Boy, this final period, they are putting up a ton of shots from deep.
Stacks on stacks on stacks. They're looking to stack up some points. They've gotten into a nice groove from out there. After going scoreless in the first half, he has found his shot in the second.
Toronto's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Down low. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Now, those passes into the paint have to be precise, just like that one.
Here's Green. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Yeah, that's just poor decision-making. He's got to be better in those situations.
Well, I'd love to hear his explanation of Coach right there. I mean, that should be an interesting conversation.
Yeah, just a fantastic job to stay with the play and just not give up. Excellent effort on the offensive backboard.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And there's the foul. It's called on Toronto.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. The Raptors making a switch here. Powell's checked in. And Jeff Green drops them both. Now Powell. The kick out to Wright. And the 3 off target.
He isn't getting it to fall from outside during this half after recording a 3 during the first.
And it's Green missing. Here's the Raptors with the ball. And Wright kicks to Miles. Guarded by Korver. And the pass to Wright. 4 on the shot clock. Over Hill. Raptors get it back.
And that's a good job of just getting after it on the backboard. Gets them another possession and allows them to run even more clock.
And Green gets it to go.
And Korver, a team-first guy. When one of his guys is open, he wastes no time in delivering the pass.
Sinks the triple.
Oh, this guy, his motor is always the same. No matter what the score of the game is, he always remains aggressive.
Here's Zizic. Whistle on the play. Bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
He's been blazing hot to begin this half after looking utterly lost during the first. Nice turnaround.
One shot.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
And here is Powell. Beyond the arc. The Cavaliers pull it in. Hill's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Tries from 10. And there's Green on the assist by Hill. 31 points for Jeff Green.
Oh, and the playmaking from Hill, he just gives them what they need.
And Wright kicks to Powell. Now here's Nogueira. Not a lot of room. It's deflected. Green inside. Buries it down low. Green's got 8 here in the quarter.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring. And this one couldn't have been any easier.
I mean, I don't know whether to say it's amazing or it's sad, but you're down double digits and you still allow an uncontested layup. Where is the pride? Where is your heart?
Shooting for Toronto, number 34. 3 shots.
Two shots.
First one falls for him. And he makes both free throws. Cleveland's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Hill drives in. Banked in off the glass.
And taking what the defense gives him. I mean, that time Hill got right to the rim.
Toronto shooting in the fourth quarter has been efficient at 56%. It's Powell on the wing. Now here's Nogueira. Defense is right there. Good.
You can't find much better shot than that one.
Cavaliers shooting 44% in the fourth. The offense with some ups and downs. Green. Here's Zizic. That's in for his fifth make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
He does not play the score. I mean, he's going to continue to work his tail off on the glass and make plays just like that.
Keep it simple, know yourself, and that's how he gets his minutes. He doesn't stop battling for rebounds even when the score is lopsided. He knows his role.
And it's Wright missing. Well, Cleveland shooting an incredible 64% from the field in this game. Yep, that one goes.
Look at this. I like this. Team basketball, keeping the ball moving till they find the right shot.
The Raptors shooting the ball at 42%. Here's Powell. Out to the right wing. Here's Nogueira. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And guys, that's going to wrap it up. Fans are piling out the exits. Obviously a huge win here in Game 2 for the Cavaliers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for LeBron.
He had those defenders shaking their heads. There were times when they thought they had a handle on him. And then just like that, he'd go off on another tear.
And here's Miles outside. And it's Zizic with the rebound.
Look, they cannot leave him open like that. The D got away with one there.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They lead. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
And Greg, to play like he has under the most intense circumstances here in the playoffs makes it all the more remarkable. Serge Ibaka has checked in for the Raptors. Love's checked in for the Cavaliers. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Hill, no good. Wright, that's a two-pointer. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Yeah, with this lead, that's probably going to do it. Fans heading for the exits.
Wow, this is just a huge road win. These guys banded together. Just an awesome performance.
Looking for Ibaka, he gets it there. Nogueira with the bucket.
And guys, you got to ask, where was this effort when it mattered? The game's over now.
Oh yeah, this is a nice run here, but too little too late. And deep down, I think they know it.
And that's a killer instinct on display as they try to put this one on ice.
Well, they've gotten serious, stringing together some game-winning buckets.
Right outside. Miles against Love. Powell for three. Tips it up. And it's Zizic with the rebound. Smith for three. No good. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win Game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Hey, LeBron, congrats on the win. What do you think made the difference tonight?
Defense. We made our mark defensively. We understand that for the long term, we have to defend at a high level. We've been doing it.
It does start at that end, LeBron. Congrats again. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. It's time for us to say so long. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage during the second round of the NBA Eastern Conference Playoffs. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. We'll see you next time